Hi there. This is an extension of the video I made last week about there's no way things are supposed to be. Um, I'll be posting this video on Friday, August 28th. And on the same day, I have my first appointment. I have the setup appointment for my radiation therapy for cancer. And I'll be getting a radiation treatment 5 days a week for 6 weeks. And this falls squarely in the category for me, or did a few weeks ago, of things that were not supposed to be. Somehow, as I went into this whole cancer process, I had made a bargain with God, life, the universe, and everything that I wouldn't need radiation. And when it came about that the radiation oncologist strongly recommended it, I was taken aback. And the biggest reason I was taken aback is because I had some thinking. I had some thinking about how I should spend this next 6 weeks, and some thinking about it interrupting my life. What a funny phrase. What can interrupt a life, right? You're living or you're not living, no matter what's going on. But it was going to be an interruption. I was concerned about the potential for it interfering with the healing in the reconstruction process, and it might not. But long story short, where I had gone was I had decided that radiation was going to interfere with my life and that it was going to be a problem. And I had a theory that I would be happier and freer and more successful and in general better off if I didn't have to go through it. But who says? And as soon as I can't actually say I dropped the thought, it just kind of settled and went away. And I had the new thought. Who says that there's a better way to spend 6 weeks? Now, I'm not suggesting by that I automatically went, the best way for me to spend 6 weeks of my life is radiation therapy. I continued to question and to reflect and to sit with whether or not it was going to be right for me. There were other reasons besides inconvenience. I didn't want to just go into it blindly. So I reserved the right to say no for any number of reasons. But as soon as I dropped the idea that it was a problem, that it was the wrong way or an inconvenient way to spend my time, my thinking cleared, and it became easy for me to settle down and notice whether or not it seemed like a good idea. And ultimately, for me, it does. It does seem like a good idea. So I'm going to get started today. I don't know that there's a way to not fall into the illusion that some things are inconvenient and that certain things should go one way and certain things should go another. So far, I haven't found a way to not fall into those illusions. But I have found that every time I'm in the grip of one of those illusions, there are signatures, there are signals. I can feel it in my body. I feel it emotionally. I feel a certain kind of tension. I feel sometimes there's an edge of resentment. Sometimes it's fear. But there is a tone, a resonance to resisting what is. And that tone and resonance tells me, don't decide now. Let yourself settle down. And that's my big takeaway. My takeaway isn't avoid arguing with reality. I don't know how to do that. But my takeaway is that it's always possible to settle down again. And that the less I argue with myself about arguing with reality, the faster I settle down and the sooner I come to see what's right for me. I hope that's helpful, and I'd love to hear your comments. Bye-bye.